Hello and welcome to this week's edition of DPTV News in HD. Headlines this week are: grab a Piazza the action, renewed efforts to stop incinerator, and half marathon runner raises over £12,000 in memory of Dad. Welcome back. Thank you for joining me. Yes, our headline on the front page this week: grab a Piazza the action. It's not the first time we've used that headline either, as this is the 12th year for the Horsham District's easily the largest event. Happening on Good Friday, that's next Friday, and on Easter Monday. Now, Piazza Italia, you must know about it. If you don't, it's a massive Italian festival. You've got Italian supercars coming down, super bikes, loads of Italian foods. You've got the market there as well, loads of entertainment for the family. It's going to be a great crack. We're going to be down there as well. I'll be wandering around at some point, making a nuisance of myself. Probably drinking most of the red wine. That's fine. Yeah, so get on down. It's going to be fantastic. This programme will be printed in next week's paper as well, so you can pick a copy of that at the Candy Box and the Sainsbury's and Tesco's and all the other outlets that we've got, and I'll give you an idea of what's going on. So we'll see you down at the Carfax. Okay, so our second headline this week, a bit more of a newsy headline, and it's the renewed efforts to stop the new Horsham incinerator. Now, we ran a story back in January, I think it was, on our front page about plans that had gone in to build an incinerator up off the A264, which is over by the old brickworks. And there was a big group that objected against that. I think there's over 1,000 objections that went in for that. Now, plans have gone back into the council for that to be constructed, and obviously the group have come back out again to object. If you want to object against that, there's a link on the page now. It's also obviously in our paper this week. Pick up a copy and get all the info there. Our third headline this week is it's a charity story, and there's a few like this in this show, which is great. This is about Steve Doyle from Southwater. He's running the half London Landmark Marathon on Sunday in memory of his dad, who sadly passed away in 2017 of Alzheimer's. Now, when his dad passed away, Steve set the Just Giving site up the day after and has raised over £12,000, which is absolutely fantastic. So good luck on Sunday, Steve. We're all thinking of you. Okay, so yeah, our sleep out that we did last Friday, I was going on about it for quite some time, and we raised some good money for it. Overall, it's 42,000 and counting was raised for the whole sleep out by YMCA Downs Link. It was Horsham and Crawley, it was Guildford, and it was Hove. So there was a few areas that we did, and it was all right. It was okay. It was so actually, Mike. Let me take my shoes and socks off on this foot. Come, bring the camera round. Bring the camera around and have a look at this. Yeah, so a bit sore, bit ouchy, but no, it was all okay. So I kind of put up with the cold and the cramped environments. Mike, stick the picture up of me in the box. There we go, and a bit windy, and I could get through all that. But what I couldn't get through was this. Roger Johnson there from Horsham Co-working slept next to me in a box and made that noise all night long. He'll appreciate me saying so as well. But no, seriously, it was fantastic, really good, well worth doing, and a brilliant cause. All right, let's go and just check out what's happening at the Peerage Watch. Okay, so here we go, Peerage Watch. It's very much the same. I've got to say, it hasn't really changed. I mean, it's all getting a bit boring, and I don't really know. But cool, my foot don't half hurt. I'm doing that again. Anyway, fantastic. There we go, Peerage Watch again. It's getting a bit samey, I've got to say. It's getting a bit samey. Hopefully something more interesting will happen next week. We'll see. Okay, so my next feature is, of course, yes, it's Top of the Pots. We've got 2 new entries this week. Roll the vid. New in at number 5, the Wimblehurst Wheel Wrecker. Still at number 4, the Compton's Crater. Brand new at number 3, the Lintot Loosener. Still at 2, the Southwater Shocker. And still at number 1, the North Street Nasty. Okay, Top of the Pots there, fantastic. Second week with those 2 new entries, fascinating. Please do continue to nominate. We had quite a few in this week, which is quite interesting. We'll keep it rolling until it becomes boring, basically. That's what we're going to do. Now, I've got a lovely interview coming up. It's with the one and only Lisa Brace, and she's from the Horsham District Council. And she is here to talk about the Horsham District Year of Culture 2019. Let's go to the vid. Okay, so here we are with Lisa Brace from HDC.
Nice to meet you.
And you. And you're here to talk about the Horsham District Year of Culture 2019.
I am indeed.
So Lisa, what's that all about then?
Well, in a nutshell, Horsham District Year of Culture 2019 is celebrating culture within our district. So that's culture and cultures. Okay. Culture is quite a slippery term, and it can mean quite a lot to a lot of different people. Okay. But it's about celebrating what we have with heritage and in the arts and in the literary aspect and in digital. And really, it's celebrating what we've got in our 205 square miles of our district and shouting about it, really. Okay, all right, fine. So give us a little bit of an example of what you're talking about when you're talking about heritage, that sort of thing. What can we pull out from our district? Well, we've got so much. I mean, the district itself, Jeremy from the museum could tell you quite a lot about this, but there's flints that go back 140 million years or so, and we've got dinosaurs that have definitely walked where we were. Mm-hmm. So there's a heritage there, but there's also heritage as far as famous poets. So we've got Percy Bysshe Shelley wrote a lot of things. We've got Hilaire Belloc who wrote The South Country. Yep. So there's quite a lot of heritage that's related to literary, and there's a lot of heritage related to art. Mm-hmm. So, for example, Christ Hospital has got some beautiful paintings and things that people just don't know about. Yep. Which we're trying to celebrate. But it's also about sort of the new heritage. So it's celebrating Creative Assembly and the fact that they are local to us. And they've been in the Horsham town for 30 years, and they've got so much to offer culturally that's digital, but it's art and it's music and it's gaming and it's all the other aspects of culture that we want to celebrate there as well. So when you're talking about the year 2019, are we celebrating the whole year long? Is it like an everyday party? Is that what we're going to be doing? I think I'd like to see party poppers every single day, frankly. Fantastic. Really that's standard for me anyway. I'd like that every day. Good. The idea really is that I've been asked about how long it will last, and is it sort of February and through till November, and it starts January the 1st, 2019. Right. That's when my nervous breakdown starts. Fantastic. And then December the 31st, 2019 is when it finishes. Right. And I'll go to sleep. Yeah. So that's the plan. Yeah. The idea is that we've got events that will be throughout the year. I'm not going to say there's 365 days of events. Sure. However, we will be having trails and things like that you can pick up throughout the year. Okay. So in theory, you could say there's something every day. All right. Okay. It's a mixture. All right, so there we go. Thanks, Lisa. Thanks for that, giving us an idea. And obviously, if you're going along and you're wondering a bit more about what it's all about, as hopefully Lisa's explained most of it, but you can go on the Facebook page. Yeah, we're on Facebook and Twitter and Instagram, and they're all on the same handle, so it's at HD Culture 2019. Brilliant. Okay, wonderful. Well, thanks, Lisa. Thanks for joining me. And on the subject of culture, we're going to pop over and see Chris Dale from Hayodds for a chit-chat with him. Okay, so here we are with Mr. Chris Dale. Hello. Good to see you, mate. Yeah, thank you. Of course, Mr. Chris Dale is from Hayodds, the Horsham Amateur Dramatics Group. And you're here to talk about your new show, aren't you? Yes, I am indeed, yeah, Into the Woods. I can only describe it as a fairy tale with a twist. So you've got lots of fairy tale characters like Cinderella, Rapunzel, Red Riding Hood, Jack and the Beanstalk. Mm-hmm. There's lots of great characters in it. It's a Stephen Sondheim musical, so you know the music is going to be absolutely stunning. Excellent. There's lots of plot twists, twists and turns. Act 1 is a complete farce, so it's big high on comedy, and then Act 2
takes a real dramatic turn.
Right.
And it turns into a bit of a melodrama, and it's all about family relationships.
Right, okay,
So, yeah.
fine. We're talking about family. Is it a family show?
Oh,
or is this
absolutely. Yeah, no, definitely.
Okay.
Yeah,
All
yeah.
right.
It's very
So,
different.
Unlike the last one, The Witches of Eastwick, that we watched, that wasn't so much of a family show, was it?
It's, no, polar opposites
bit
now.
more
No,
racy.
this is, that was a challenge in itself, but this is even more so. But it's definitely family orientated.
Wonderful.
With a really good, strong message.
And what's your character? Who are you in it?
I play the baker. Now, I normally play quite extreme characters, and this one is probably the most normal I've ever played, and more like myself. So it's been a real challenge and very emotional. So it's quite different, but I'm going to sprinkle it with comedy as well.
Fantastic, lovely. Okay, and when's the show happening? When is it?
It's in April. It's the 17th to the 21st. So we have a band call on the Sunday. We have a tech rehearsal on the Monday, and then Tuesday to Saturday, it's performance time. And there's a matinee on the Saturday as well.
Excellent stuff, great stuff. Okay, fine, so there we are. So if you haven't got your tickets yet, get onto the Capitol Theatre's box office and book them now before they all go. Thanks, Chris.
Fantastic.
Good to see you, mate.
Thank you very much.
We've got to Russ with the sport now.
Cheers, Davey. Right, on to the sport for the week. Couple of games of football for YMCA. They played 2 games in 3 days. So we'll start with the first one against Hassocks. A 2-0 win. Great performance for the team, keeping them top of the table. At that stage, 6 points clear after that victory, clear of their nearest rivals, Haywards Heath, who do have a game in hand at the time. Tony Garrard put the team 1 up after just 16 minutes. Constant pressure from the YMCA boys to try and find the second goal, and 10 minutes from time, Ashley Dugdale did get that second goal that cemented the win for the boys. As I said, win season top of the table, 6 points clear of Haywards Heath. However, 3 days later, a game against Chichester, 2-0 defeat meant the gap closed down to just 3 points as Haywards Heath did go on to win their game. It's first league defeat since the 25th of November for YMCA, so they'd had such a strong season. It's disappointing there to have a defeat right near the end of it. Squad was a little depleted though. They missed the injured Luke Gedlin and new father Sam Schaff, so congratulations on your baby. Hope all going well. Despite dominating the first half, they couldn't score, and in the second half Chichester just took the games to Horsham as much as they could and scored their 2 goals, which did cement the win. Okay, moving on to the ladies hockey, a fantastic win for the girls. 4-2 win over Reading, which secured promotion, moving into the National League. Absolutely brilliant achievement, so well done ladies. Absolutely amazing. Horsham should be proud. Next season, playing in the National League is such a step up, so hopefully they can continue their success and maybe develop into a team that people across the country will know and maybe even support. You never know. It's a team with the best defence in the league, only 1 defeat all season, so it's a really, really impressive performance from a team that at first weren't expecting to have such a great run, but as I said, incredible, well done. The goals in this game, Fran Crosley and Bex Ross putting the team 2 up, and then Sam Stairs made it 3 just after half time. 2 goals from Reading did close the gap, and they were looking to bring themselves right back into the game and maybe even get the draw, but CJ White stepped up, got the 4th and secured the win, which, as I said, puts Horsham promoted and into the National League. Moving on to the men's game, unfortunately a defeat for the guys, 4-3 down against the Spencers 11. Not ideal as the season comes to an end. The team are already relegated, so it was a case of playing for pride. Horsham did really take the game to their opposition, and going into half-time it was 2-2, so it was looking pretty close. They did continue to look for third, but just could not find the back of the net. Spencer did then go on to secure their win with their next 2 goals, but not before Sam McDonald did tuck away a third to bring a bit more respectability to the score for the Horsham side. Now, just 2 league games remain, and as I said, they will be playing for pride now, but there is also the cup final to look forward to, so maybe hopefully they can build on that and go into next season with a bit of confidence. Cheers for that, and see you next week.
Thanks for that, Russ, mate. Much appreciated. Fantastic as always. Now, have I told you lately, I don't want to talk about it, but do you think I'm sexy? Of course, are the songs by Rod Stewart. And we've got Cregan & Co playing at the Capitol Theatre. They're going to be doing lots of their songs. Go to the clip. Rod Stewart there, fantastic. Obviously, I have no idea who he is, being only 21. So competition time, yes, of course, with the winner of the holiday for 2 to Lefkas. That's right, that was the answer, Lefkas indeed. We had over 350 people enter the competition, which is massive. We have a winner, so sound effects have to come in now. Sound effects, sound effects, sound effects. And the winner is the one and only Kelly Collister. Kelly Collister, you've won the holiday. Fantastic. Not a member of my family, unfortunately, but there we are. So well done to everybody that entered. We will be rolling out a new competition next week, and I'll give you all the details then. But Kelly Collister, have a lovely time. Fantastic. Okay, well there we are. That's this week done and dusted. Thank you very much for joining me. Please again like, comment and share if you can. Also subscribe to my YouTube channel if you've got time to. Just go on the DPTV and press subscribe. That'll be wonderful. Now I'm going to be actually at Piazza Italia on Friday next week. That's Good Friday, and we're going to be filming from the bandstand apparently. I don't know, I'll let myself into there, but there we go. So we'll see you then. God bless, and arrivederci.